This is day 3 of this project, and we're already dealing with a massive problem that we have to resolve. I'm showing you every step of what it takes to build a ground-up, mid-rise 70-unit apartment complex. From paperwork to construction, from problems to progress. Make sure you hit like and subscribe to follow along. So this is day 1, and we are beginning the excavation. And what we need to do is, the site is very unlevel right now. You could tell that there's this huge hump that is on this what used to be a parking lot, and we need to bring this down a few feet below grade so we can accommodate the foundation. So there's a lot of soil to take away, and what we also need to do is we need to find the good soil that can hold the foundation. In the beginning, what we did was we did a few boring tests, and we got a few soil samples. And we saw that the good soil is in many different depths, right? Some areas it's like 8 feet deep, in other areas it's about 4 feet deep. So this earth, I should say, is very uneven. And what we're doing right now is we really need to figure out where that good soil is. So we kind of like have to find the good soil as we go. And if you can see here, watch out for this guy. So you can see here is that the first about 1 foot to 2 feet of this soil is the old parking lot. So it's mixed in with like gravel, asphalt, and a bunch of junk. So the excavator has to scrape out pretty much everything on the surface, get rid of that. Then the next layer is you got this soil mixed with sand. That soil is no good. You won't get enough hard soil to hold the foundation in place. So in this area where we did a boring, the good soil is about 8 feet down on this portion here. And as you get to the back, the good soil is about 10 feet down. So that guy right there, Mr. Rocky, say, hey, Rocky. So as he's digging around, he's looking for a specific soil. Once he gets there, that soil is going to have a specific color to it. And once he understands what that soil looks like, then he can gradually excavate and grade as he goes and keep the earth consistent with that soil. So let's go up here. So you can see we're pretty high up. From the grade where I'm standing, it's probably about, I want to say about 5 to 6 feet. So we got to get this, at the minimum, we got to get it down to grade. So that's 6 feet of earth, and this is a huge lot. We're going to have a few hundred trucks of soil coming out of this construction site. And then on top of that, we got to go even deeper to accommodate the foundation. So most of this parking lot is made up of this gravel here. So he's scraping that off the top. And it's mixed in with this asphalt topping, which is like a typical parking lot. So he needs to scrape out the entire top of the parking lot. Get rid of all that first so it doesn't mix in with the soil. What happens is when you're cleaning a lot out like this, you have to send it out to a facility and you have to test the soil. You can't just dump it anywhere, right? So the soil has to be clean. So the gravel has to go in one place, the asphalt has to go in another place, and then the soil, once you test it, making sure it's clean, that goes in another area, and all this stuff gets recycled. When we tested the site, what happened was we did this, it's like a radar scan where you can see if there's any massings in the earth, and you're scanning for like oil tanks, rocks, stones, and things like that. And on the northeastern corner, there's this gigantic boulder that is in the ground. And we know we're gonna hit it at some point. We know Rocky's gonna hit it at some point, and he's gonna get pissed off. That I know, because he's gonna be there a while trying to get rid of this boulder. We kind of have an idea of how big it is, but you really don't know until you actually see it. So we're anticipating that boulder to be there, and then we have to deal with it at some point. So this building here is brand new. It was just built and probably was completed a few months ago, and tenants already started moving in. That guy, he also had to deal with that boulder, but probably with a smaller section of it. So that's the corner where they had to deal with it, and I know that when they dealt with their small section, they were chipping away for like a few months. So we're gonna be here for a little while dealing with this thing. Got your hard hat. What's up? Congratulations.
Yeah, finally.
Finally, right? You're gonna grab your shovels. Yeah. Grab two?
Sure.
Yeah. Forget the hard hat. Go. 1, 2, 3.
At each other.
Hey,
There it is.
effing up his gravel.
Dig, right? He digs. Come on, man. So we uncovered the boulder. We're gonna check it out. Oh man, that thing is huge. Look at that thing. That's gonna take a while. All right, here it is. This thing is huge, man. Wow. I mean, just to give you an idea of how big it is, I think I gotta stand next to it. I'm about 5'7", and we probably gotta go about 2 feet deeper from where I'm standing. So I would say it's probably 8 feet of chipping away at this thing. So what we got to really do is figure out the method as to how to break it and chip it and get it out of here. It's obviously going to be probably going to be doing it a little bit of a time. There's no way to pull this thing out. So we'll be chipping away at it for quite a while. There's a few different methods that we could use. We don't know what they are yet, but we're going to get a few ideas from some professionals that do this for a living. They just specialize in chipping away these rocks and getting them out of the way. This building here had about the same size on the other side, so if you walk over, you can see that they already chipped away at the other half of this for this building. And according to their professionals, it took them about 6 weeks to 7 weeks to get rid of the boulder. So we're estimating about the same. They kind of did us a favor of breaking away a good portion of it already. So we have about 4 feet or more that they already got rid of. And we have to break the other half. So it's, it's a challenge. So we don't want to stall the project, right? We're not going to just like focus only on this. The foundation of the entire building is huge. So the concrete contractors are going to start in the back of the building where they're building a retaining wall. Then they're going to build a foundation. That alone is going to take probably 6 weeks to 2 months before they even get to this portion, right? So we're going to let them start in the back with the concrete and the foundation. And as they're working forward, at some point, this will be out of the way and then they can just continue. So you don't want to like stop the entire project and only focus on this. You're going to kill 6 weeks on the entire project. That would take too long. And we have carrying costs, right? When you have projects this big, every day is money. So you have to figure out ways where you can deal with a few things at a time. You can see that there's a few holes in the stone, right, where they drill down and they put something inside that expands the rock and breaks. That's one method. I've heard of people slicing rocks with a diamond blade and then chipping away at it. So, but I'm sure we're going to get different opinions on how they're going to deal with this.
Maybe.
I don't know yet.
Maybe dynamite.
Maybe dynamite, but then again, there's a building next door. We don't want to wake up the neighbors.
It would make for a good video, though.
Right. So, we'll find out. We'll find out. I'm curious to see how it's, I'm curious to learn from this process of dealing with the stone. So,
As a developer, I imagine every project brings a new problem and a new set of solutions.
all the time. This is day 3 of this project, and we're already dealing with a massive problem that we have to resolve. I'm up for the challenge. It's always fun to deal with these obstacles and just get them out of the way. It's very satisfying, to tell you the truth.
As a developer, you have to not only expect it, but almost revel in it, because when you buy a piece of land, there's the unexpected.
Yeah, exactly. The unexpected is always inside the dirt. That's really where all the surprises are. When you're dealing with old buildings and you're taking them apart, the obstacles and the surprises are inside the walls, right? But here you just have dirt. And you can do your best to do some boring tests and figure out, what's inside the ground, but you can't do 100 boring tests. So what you want to do is, you do a few boring tests, and then the rest of it, you kind of like, as you go, you deal with the surprises. And we don't know what to expect. There may be other boulders in the ground. We just don't know yet. We did do, I mentioned it earlier, we did a scan of the earth, and this is the object that we saw with the scan. And the rest of the lot, we didn't find anything. But still, sometimes the scans don't pick up everything inside the land. And there could be other things in the dirt. I heard of a project nearby where they were excavating for a hotel, and they found dinosaur bones inside the dirt. And the project got delayed for years because archaeologists had to come out and deal with dinosaur bones. So we hope we don't have dinosaur bones here, because this would make for a very long video and project. So I definitely don't want to deal with that, but we don't know what to expect. So we're going to keep digging and see what's there. And as we are finding things like this, we're going to deal with each obstacle one at a time. This is going to be quite an adventure getting this thing out of here. So here it is from a different angle. So we're going to deal with this one step at a time. And as we're chipping away at it, we're going to show you each step that we take. And again, this is the first time I'm dealing with this. and I'm learning from the situation, so we're going to share everything that I'm learning with you.
Mike,
All right, say that again.
I'm gonna go out for lunch.
Yeah.
If another truck comes back, just let me know.
We're going to leave.
Oh, you're gonna leave right now?
Yeah, we're going to leave. Do you have anybody here to look at the trucks?
I got these guys
Why are you looking at the trucks?
because I want to make sure I got the right count.
And why is that?
Because they're charging us per truckload, so.
So you think they could probably sneak some in
Oh yeah, for sure. We were
and just
told,
overcharge us?
Yeah, we were told a certain amount, and already we're pretty under. So
Right.
I just want to make sure.
What happened on day one?
We were told 10 loads, so 2 trucks, 5 loads each, but we only got 5 loads in total.
And you were told 10.
Yes,
Wow, that's double.
that's pretty much less.
And
than
what
that.
were you told today?
40, and we're at
40.
40.
And where are you at so far?
We're at 13 right now, so I'm expecting less.
13, and it's already half of the day.
And they're probably gonna come back for one more load, and that's it.
All right.
So I'm expecting probably around 18 to 19.
So you really got to keep an eye on things to
Yeah.
make sure we're not getting overcharged.
Yeah. And we started off with, we were told 8 trucks.
Mm-hmm.
7 came, 1 had a mechanical issue,
Okay.
and then they left and they came back, and then 6 trucks only came back. I called her just now
Right.
and asked what happened. She's another mechanical issue with another truck, so there's stuff that happens in between.
You called who?
The owner.
The owner. Okay.
Yeah.
And where are they bringing the trucks?
They're bringing it to Flemington, so
So
Flemington's
West Jersey.
an hour away.
So it's an hour there, an hour back, and
Plus
there's 7 trucks.
whatever time it takes to dump the dirt
Right.
at the site too.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean hopefully tomorrow is better because they're going to see caucus. So
Yeah, I can't see them doing 40 trucks. It's
Not
almost
today.
like
Not
it almost seems impossible. Where are you gonna go eat?
at the office.
All right. No Morty's today?
No Morty's today.
Morty's today.
It's either Morty's or the Vietnamese place or.
I had Morty's the other day, and after I had Morty's, I needed a nap.
Yeah, no, it's too much.
It took me an hour to recover
I got a small lunch.
from that sandwich. All right, cool.
Yeah,
All right, so let's see what happens next time.
yeah.